So this video is essentially why I named the stream what it is, right? The fairy tale that women be that they're hung up on, right? Their own view of what marriage is, what relationship is, what it should be, what it is, right? But is it reality?
When people talk about the ups and downs they went through during their relationship, it shouldn't actually be your partner that put you through those ups and downs.
I should be divorced 3 times.
I guess I'm gonna play it all and then react to it again.
I was about the same one for the things I've done and the positions I put us in, right? But she has fight in her like I've never seen in any woman in my life. She had fight in her that I ain't never seen in mama. She has fight in her that I've never saw in her mama. So it's like she just refused to let go. She saw more, and she covered me. She wasn't on social media trying to badmouth me, making me look bad.
I hope that no woman ever has to sit there and listen to their man talk about all the things that he's put her through, and then he throws out the idea that even my mama wouldn't put up with this, even her mama wouldn't put up with this, but she did. This to me screams backhanded compliment. I've said it before, but I have to say it again. This is why I don't believe in giving men 3 and 4 second chances, because I bet you if she even did a tenth of what he did to her, he'd be gone. But she's supposed to be this amazing woman because of all that she endured. A relationship shouldn't be about how much a woman should endure. I feel like all too often women are competing for the gold in the pain Olympics. These men aren't worth your dignity. They're not worth your self-respect. To let them sit up there and just discuss you. And then he talks about how she didn't go on social media to bash me. Oh, so she kept the shame a secret. They want you to suffer in silence. And that's a sign of a good woman to them. Can they dog you out and you be quiet about it? If your answer is yes, there are many of them ready to wife you up. When people talk about
This is the insanity of women, right? This is the thing where women think that relationships should be perfect. You should find a perfect man, and you yourself should be perfect, right? No problems. No problems at all. Right? Relationships, you wonder why, right? And this is the thinking, right? This woman she's the definition. She is the ideology of modern women. You wonder why, right? Why marriages are about a 40 to 50% divorce rate. A coin flip, right? Flip a coin. You could, if it's heads, you will be the one to get divorced, right? It's a coin flip, essentially. And 50% of that, right? I mean, 80% of that 50 is filed by women. Women are the ones leaving relationships. Okay? Why? Because they're thinking like this. They go that, okay, you know what? This is not how I wanted it. This is not how it turns out. This is hard. This is like whatever. This is the thing where you don't perceive that, you know what? When you're in a relationship, you're not alone, right? There is another person there. A person with their own thinking, their own mindset, their own personality, right? Their own ideology, right? That's the thing. This is the person that is not you. You're not dating yourself. So, yeah, they act differently, they think differently, they're just different. So, you imagine that they're not going to act how you want them, say things how you want them. It's just that's the thing where women seem to not be perceived. I want happiness. I want them to be how I view it, how I think it should be. No, that's not reality. That's not how it works. Okay? And this is the problem where a lot of women think that, okay, I want to change a man, and if I can't change him, I'm going to leave. But you just wasted the time. Stop wanting to change people. Get with who you see. That's the thing. Now, this is that marriage, that partnership. Well, she saw who he was. Right? This is the thing with a lot of women. You see the man who he is. Stop thinking that he will change or he will become who you want him to be.
ups and downs they went through during their relationship, it shouldn't actually be your partner that put you through those ups and downs.
Why? Why? It's like, so this is the thing where in life, you can't agree. Are you with someone that's absolutely perfect? Absolutely agree with you on 100%? Do you want a robot? Right? This is the thing, right? In life, in reality, in relationship reality, your partner will put you through ups and downs. This is the thing where, this is the problem, right? Like I said, this is the problem why divorces happen and why women are predominantly the ones who are divorcing. It's because you can't understand, when you're with someone, they're not going to always agree with you. They're not going to always say the things you want them to say or whatever. Or they're not going to always do the things that you want them to do. It's just not, it doesn't happen like that. Okay? Now, yes, will there be perfection? I mean, go wish for it. Go wish for that fairy tale. But if you live in reality, the chance of finding that perfection is like a needle in a haystack. Literally. Okay? So it's practically impossible. Practically. So yes, in reality, I don't know what relationship, right, that your partner won't put you through ups and downs. I mean, yes, do you hope that your partner doesn't? Who doesn't hope that, right? But this is the thing where women, like I said, are they living in a fairy tale? Because in reality, your partner will put you through ups and downs. And it's not just one way. This is the thing where her narrative is absolutely making it one way. The man is putting you through ups and downs. No. It happens both ways. Women puts men through ups and downs, and men does it too. That's just how it is. That's relationships. If you don't like it, well, don't be with it. But this is the thing, right? This is why, like I said, why divorce is rampant. Because they think, okay, I see the man for who he is. I'm going to marry him. And then, you know what? I can't deal with it anymore. Right? Even though I knew what type of man he is. I married him. I gave him years of my life. I changed my mind. Okay, great.
Be divorced 3 times by the same woman for the things I've done and the positions I put us in, right? But she has fight in her like I've never seen in any woman in my life. She had fight in her that I ain't never seen in mama. She has fight in her that I've never saw in her mama. So it's like she just refused.
Well, that's the thing, right? If he's, I don't know, I don't even know what this is, right? But hypothetically, if he's married to her or if he's still with her, he loves her, right? He saw her, this is the thing what women don't understand, right? In men's views, they value loyalty. Men value loyalty. That's the thing. 100%. Most men value loyalty. So this man who views that this woman is so loyal to him, absolutely dead ass loyal to him. So he values that because he sees that, you know what, no other woman would be this loyal to him. Okay? If this man was an upstanding man, if he really valued loyalty, then yes, he said I'm going to stay with this woman. Yes. So what? If he says, okay, other women couldn't stand it, okay, who's forcing these other women? No woman has to stand to be with someone else. They don't. So he's saying that, okay, he found this woman. She's been with him through thick and thin. Okay? He's valuing it. Why wouldn't you want this person to value? Again, right? Because of the shit he's put her through? Okay. No one's perfect. And again, she has autonomy. She's not a robot. So, she still saw value in this man. Even though he put her through whatever. He put her through so much crap. She loved him and still see value in him and still wanted to be with him. Okay, great. But it's like, but women expect men to, like, oh, don't put her through nothing. Treat her like a princess. Treat her like a queen. Put her on a pedestal. Treat her amazingly. What fairy tale are you living in? Right? What life are you living in? It's like, it is beyond me to think that, okay, there are men out there that will put women on a pedestal, right? That will treat women like a queen, kiss the floor she walks on, and she still shit on him, right? She still will treat him terribly. So what do women want, right? What do women want? When there are men out there that will absolutely worship you, and yet you don't look at these men twice, right? You wouldn't even look at these men direction, or you would treat these men like shit. But then the men that you choose, who are not perfect, who wouldn't, worship the ground you walk on, you complain about those men, right? You complain about those men. Oh, they're not perfect. They're not treating me like a queen. They're putting me through things. Okay, well, there are men that wouldn't, and yet you don't choose those men. It's like, at the end of the day, right? You choose who you want to be with. These women choose who they want to be with. If they don't want to be with men that would treat them terribly, okay, great, right? Great. You don't have to. But you choose these men. Okay? Now, hopefully he's a good guy and he would, stay with this woman that been with him through thick and thin. Let's hope for that.
That goal, she saw more, and she covered me. She wasn't on social media trying to badmouth me, making me look bad.
I hope that no woman ever has to sit there and listen to their man talk about all the things that he's put her through, and then he throws out the idea that even my mama wouldn't put up with this.
So she hopes that no woman would hear a man say that this woman's been with me through so much. She's been with me through thick and thin. I mean, unless she's reacting to a small clip. But unless he said that I'm gonna leave this woman, but then okay, yeah, I guess. But if he's saying that like she's been with, I treated her whatever terribly or whatever, she stuck with me through thick and thin, I treasure this woman. Why wouldn't a woman want that? Why wouldn't a woman want to hear that? Like, I've been such a terrible man, and yet she stuck with me through thick and thin. This woman is amazing. I treasure her. What? Why would women complain about that?
Her mama wouldn't put up with this, but she did. This to me screams.
Her mom, your mom. I mean, it's like, okay, so what? They're not with. It's like other women don't put up with it. What does that mean? That means nothing. Okay. It is not everyone is going to value what you value. Okay, it's like I've dated plenty of women. It don't mean that all women will be attracted to me. It's like, what? Not everyone needs to value the same thing. So really, who cares? Who cares if other women wouldn't put up with it? Again, right? There are women that wouldn't put up with abuse, but there are women that would. So what? There's always a woman out there, right? There's always people out there that would do things that other people wouldn't do. Great.
Backhanded compliment. I've said it before, but I have to say it again. This is why I don't believe in giving men 3 and 4 second chances. Because I bet you if she even did a 10th of what he did to her, he'd be gone.
How would you know that? How would you know that? I mean, this is the thing, right? He must saw some value in her. It's like, this is the amazingness of women, right? Where they view things only one-sided. Oh, he must have just done, he must have been the only one who do shit to her. That's it, right? She must be an angel. She must have been perfect, right? He must have never been unhappy. He must have, literally, she must have worshipped the ground this man walked on and was absolutely a perfect partner to him, right? It must have been, right? Because she was a woman. She must have been perfect. The insanity. The insanity. It's like you hear one clip and you assume that, okay, that's it. There's nothing more. There's no more context and there's nothing else to it, right? That's why sometimes I like to, give theories or expand or just give different, stories or viewpoints, right? To maybe, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Because we don't know, right? We don't know. But then when you make just absolutely one-sided assumptions, you're insane. One-sided assumption. It's like, oh, if she did half of the things that he did to her, he would have left. What? How would you know? I mean, it's like, it just absolutely flabbergasts me to think that because you're a woman, you think that the woman is perfect. I never think men is perfect. I never think that. I would definitely, men aren't perfect. So really, yeah, I would think, you know what? He valued loyalty. So he's talking about how loyal this woman was. That's it. He wasn't talking about, oh, you know what? She put me through hell, or, you know, whatever, right? She has an attitude. She backsassed me. She's like, whatever. He's not talking about that. But no, you're going to assume that she was perfect, and this man put the woman through hell.
But she's supposed to be this amazing woman because of all that she endured. A relationship shouldn't be about how much a woman should endure.
It's not about how much she should endure. It's about that she did endure, and he's showing love towards it. He's showing appreciation to it. No one's saying that you should endure anything. They're saying that, oh, you did endure it, so here's the results. I appreciate it. I value that. I value that loyalty that she's shown me. Who says you should endure? You shouldn't do anything you don't choose to do, right? Women choose to do, people choose to stay in whatever relationship they did, right? Again, my last relationship, right? Things were rocky for a while. I was like, for a good year, 2 years, right? And a year's a long time, right? It was shitty. The relationship was shitty for me. So I was enduring the shittiness of it. But like then, right? In my mind, it's like, I chose to endure it because I love this woman. I wanted to be with this woman. So, you know, I chose it. It is what it is, right? It's not like I should have endured it. No, I chose to endure it, right? Hoping for a good outcome. That's just it, right? I was hoping that, you know what? Maybe she would treasure the moment, treasure the fact that I sticked with her, right? Treasure the moment that I was there. Treasure the moment that, you know what? I endured these moments. But she didn't. So it is what it is. Now this man, he's saying that, yes, she endured these things. And he's supposedly, I don't know, but seems like he's treasuring it. He's valuing her being there for him. It sounds like it, seems like it. So great. That's amazing.
I feel like all too often women are competing for the gold in the pain Olympics. These men aren't worth your dignity. They're not worth your self-respect. To let them sit up there and just discuss you. And then he talks about...
Disgust you? It's like women like this seem to be ignorant to the fact that women talk about men all the time. Women talk about men to each other. Women talk about men's, you know, sexual abilities, talk about men's finances, talk about men's issues. I mean, the things that men are facing, or the things that their man is talking about or facing, whatever, to other women, to other people. It's like, really? People talk about people. It's like, okay. I mean, you it's like you're deluded now. You're absolutely insane. People talk about people. So really, this man is talking about his relationship. Okay. It's like you make it seem like, oh no one talks about their relationships. Women definitely don't talk about their relationships.
How she didn't go on social media to bash me. Oh, so she kept the shame a secret. They want you to suffer in silence. And that's a sign of a good woman to them. Can they dog you out?
No. Not suffering in silence is a sign of good woman. The level of loyalty, the level of love is a sign of a good woman. What she did, right? That, you know what? She showed how she was loyal to him, how she loved him. That is the sign of what he valued. Absolutely ridiculous.
You be quiet about it? If your answer is yes, there are many of them ready to wife you up. When people talk about the ups and...
That's the thing, right? That's the thing. this is the thing where with women that they have such a insane um view of the world. And this is crazy, right? This woman is a life coach, which is absolutely mind-boggling. That more and more women are trying to be coaches. What are you coaching other women at, right? What, to be bitter, right? To be chronically single? That how you coaching women? Right? To what? Value perfect, to think that you can find perfection? Think that there are no men out there that there are men out there that would be perfect for you, that would not have a mind of their own. It's like, it's not, this is the thing where it's just ridiculous. I mean, I just find it insane that these women are trying to teach anything to other women, right? I mean, okay, this is the thing, right? What I would have said to other women: know what you value, right? If you see value in this man, well, then show him it. Show him that, you know what? I see value in you, so I'm going to make you see value in me. This is the thing, right? That so many women expect men to just value them. What value you bringing to men? Here's a woman right here. What value would this woman bring to a man besides a value that every woman brings, her body? This is like so many women. This is a problem with so many relationships. It is so one-sided. This is the fantasy that they see, right? Women view the fantasy that you only see the life of the princess, right? The viewpoint of the princess. Why don't you ever see the viewpoint of the prince? Because it's never cared about, right? You don't see what value she will bring to him, because he probably brings nothing. But you will see that he has to bring value to her, being a prince, rescuing her, being charming, whatever. What would this woman teach you to bring value to other men? How would men see value in you? Right? And you wonder why men treat women like dogs, or men are dogs to women, right? Where they just use them and abuse them, use them and leave them. Because women like this will teach you to show zero value, or teach you to be the boss bee, right? Level up, have a career. Okay, great. That's zero value to men. If you have a career, which is great, right? You make your own money, that's good for you. That does not bring value in men's eyes. That don't. So, again, the insanity that these women can be coaches is insane. But these women are not helpful. They won't bring you any help. Because this is the thing, right? More and more women are thinking that their value is just their body to women. So how do you expect you getting any good man if all you bring to men is your body or your attitude, right? That's definitely no value. So this is the thing where I just find that women has this fairy tale of marriage, of life, romance, the fairy tale, right? They can have it all. I've heard it so much time, right? And it's become a detriment. You can't have it all. Things cannot be perfect, right? Perfection is just, seeking perfection will only bring you insanity, right? It's only going to bring you like disappointment. But seeing things how it is, and if you like it, go for it. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to go for it if you don't like something. But don't like the hopium or being blinded, right? Shit like this, women like this will blind you to the world, right? So it's just insanity. I don't know. What do you guys think? But that's it. Yeah. Hope you guys like it.